Good morning, superstars. This is your fearless leader, Frank, here on the streets down Hawthorne Boulevard, heading to the Lawndale office. And I want to take a quick moment here. I had a good conversation yesterday with a client. He's, someone that's very engaged in real estate as a client. And, he was asking, where do I see the market going? And, that's always a loaded question, right? So, I paused, gave it some thought, and then I realized the answer is, which I'm going to share here, is this. For those of us that have been doing this a while, we've been through the ups and downs, the different cycles of the market. And I think we can all agree that, back in 2007, 2008, the great recession that we had in real estate, and, going further back to 91, 92, 93, it was a bit of a recession. We had short sales back then. That's how I learned short sales. So when it came back in 2008, 2007, 2009, I was able to pay that forward as a group here. And we learned short sales. Some of you experienced that. Well, what I'm saying is this, things are slower today. I did my numbers as a manager from 2020 to present. And yeah, we're down like 70%. That's significant for any business. And a lot of agents, as we know, their business dropped 100% in most cases. And they gotten out the business in the last 2 years. So I'm going to ask you to do this, to appreciate this, that what we're going through today is not, there's no comparison to the Great Recession or other challenges we've had in our industry. Meaning this, right now, people are earning money in jobs, people do have tons of equity, people are well off financially. What's affecting everyone, including some of us here, is psychological. It's psychological. And, because everything that's happening around the world, the political parties, psychologically, our clients, us, the effect it's taking, it's a big one. So our challenge is this. First, we get our house in order, meaning our checkup from the neck up. What's affecting you psychologically to keep you from reaching the better version of yourself that you have in you to produce at 2 contracts per month? Ask yourself that question. Do self inventory with a journal, piece of paper, pen, pencil in hand, and ask yourself that question. What's stopping me right now from getting 2 contracts each and every month? And don't think about it. Just write down whatever comes to mind. And those, whatever you write down, those are your hurdles to overcome. Now, once you do that, then you can reach out to more and more clients and help them overcome their psychological challenges. When we know and they know they can afford a place, they could relocate to the home they really want to, right? Desire, from their 2 bedroom to a 3 bedroom or different neighborhood, or acquire their next investment property. And whatever psychological hurdles exist for them, you can help them with this exercise, knowing that you did it first. Okay, so let's take control of our psyche. Let's be masters of our own destiny and create the circumstances that we desire instead of waiting for those circumstances to change for us. All right, let's make it happen, superstars. See you in a bit.